Ka'alayim La Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Also, salutations to you brothers who labor in this truth, putting your life on the line. And you brothers and you very few sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly, sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, earlier today, if I'm not mistaken, one of the brothers shared this in the chat. Something we knew about, but it's always good to constantly remind yourself of some of the heinous and despicable acts that our enemy Esau Edom has committed to the nation of Israel. All right, it's good to watch these movies and just to keep you just to put your spirit in the right place that man is not your friend, he's your enemy. All right, and the scripture says never trust thine enemy. And if you go in this article, I'm not gonna read it all. You'll see some keywords like urban legend. This was an urban legend. This was American folklore. But guess what? You go down here and it's where it says historical debate, and you got in 2013 Franklin Hughes of Jim Crow, and this is talking about alligator bait. All right, but it May 3rd, alligator bait, and that's them using um, African American slaves as alligator bait, man. And it was not only just something that was done. It was also something that they used to say, put on postal cards, just to remind each other the heinous acts that they did to the nation of Israel, man. And before the alligator bait was done to the southern kingdom, guess what? Guess what you think they did to the northern kingdom? Came in, gave the smallpox, the blankets with smallpox, right? Um, Took the children away from their families, put them in boarding schools. Up to this day, they was finding bones underneath those boarding schools of those children, man. See, these people are gonna have to pay for what they did to the nation of Israel. All right, and we don't want anything of you trying to offer, man. We want to see the true recompense, man. Is that he that lead into captivity should go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patient faith of all the saints, man. The faith of the patience of all the saints. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So it ain't gonna be no, a 40 acres and a mule, or you can go take this reservation and look how those reservations are being ran, man. The nerve of Esau Edom, man. That's why he has to go. All right, but Salakia. And make this, and it's not gonna be too long. But it says in May 2013, Franklin Hughes of the Jim Crow Museum of Racist Memorabilia at Ferris State University. See, they have a memorabilia for this shit, man. Matter of fact, this Jim, um, the Jim Crow Museum of Racist Memorabilia, Ferris State University, Big Rapids, Michigan, displays a wide variety of everyday artifacts depicting the history of the racist portrayals of African American and American popular culture. The mission of the Jim Crow Museum is to use objects of intolerance to teach tolerance and promote social justice. The Jim Crow Museum Racist Memorabilia has a collection of over 10,000 objects, primarily created between the 1870s and 1960s. All right, but let's go back. All right. In May 2013, Franklin Hughes of the Jim Crow Museum of Racist Memorabilia at Ferris State University in Michigan argued that due to the number of periodicals which mentioned the use of black children as bait for alligators, it likely occurred. Though it was not widespread or became a normal practice, Hughes essentially argues that since there was no discernible limit to the dehumanization and degradation of African American in the United States national history, feeding children to animals for sport cannot be precluded as a possible reality. So basically, we go into the word precluded. Let's get into that word. Salakia. Now I want to zoom up. Look up. So when you look up that word, it says to prevent to prevent, basically, so to prevent as a possible reality. So this is this is this is this happened, man. And you have people that's going into they try to early in this Wikipedia they try to paint it out. Oh, it's an urban legend, it's American folklore, but no, these monsters did it, man. You had the Devil Punch Bowl. You had so many heinous acts that these Edomites done did, man. Outside of just the everyday uh dehumanization they did to the nation of Israel as a whole, man, from the northern to the southern kingdom, man. All right, and that's why they're gonna have to pay for it, man. Just because a, a sentence against an evil work is not just because a sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Guess what? You still gonna pay for your doings, man. 1,000 years is only a day to the Lord, man. All right, what you did to Yahweh Shai, most important, the king of Yasharala, man, the son of Yahweh. What you think? What you did to him? What you think? You not gonna pay for it? Man, these Edomites have some nerve, man. And guess what? Who was ruling at the time Yahweh Shai was put on that cross, man? The Edomites. And guess what? He's gonna come back and not meet thee as a man. He's gonna come with his angelical force and the angelical power and tear shit up, man. Him and the angels, Michael the archangel and the angels, they're gonna tear shit up. The Lord's gonna put it in the men of the men, that spiritual power in some of us men, Lord willing, we can see it be done, man, or we be part of that. All right, and get the work on this, man. Right, but see, the scripture says, "Wait ye upon the Lord." So we're waiting, we're enduring. All right, but see, this right here, man, you can just it builds that. It gets you vexed, man. Bottom line, oppression make a wise man mad. Knowing that how we was oppressed in our past lives and we still being oppressed now, you know, they make you seem that you have a sense of liberty, man. But we're oppressed, man. They use it. They use now everything is mental, man. Everything is cold. It's covert, man. They put in laws and legislation to make sure that we stay in oppressed level, man. Oppressed state. But see, guess what? They're gonna have to pay for everything they done. All right. Matter of fact, just get two quick scriptures, man. Two quick ones. Two quick ones. Salaki, let's go here. Psalms 91:8. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. See, we're gonna see the reward of the wicked. Right? And let's get it in the NLT. Just open your eyes and see how the wicked are punished. See, we're gonna be able to see the wicked are punished. Or we're gonna see it with our eyes, man. Right? We won't get to see it, man. Lord willing. Lord willing. Lord willing. Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children. You don't get that here in this fucking hell, Salaki, in this hellhole. All right? And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. The fall of his enemy. Who's our enemies? Let's get it. Who's our enemies, man? Starting with Esau, Edom. Man. And anybody who had a part of touching the apple of the Lord's eye, which is Israel. All right. Psalm 83:2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. So who's the Lord's enemies? For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And this is this is the Psalm of Asaph, Salakia. All right. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right? Who is this confederation? The tabernacles of Edom. First and foremost, man. Who's in power today? Edom, Esau, all right? And the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek. And Amalek. You see? Who was part of the funding of those ships, man? They've been tied back all the way back to the small hats, man, of those slave strips, those slave ships, man, and the transatlantic slave trade. And guess what? There was Northern Kingdom that before they was getting brought back in slaves and ships to go to Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. So man, these people gotta pay. These not nice people. These not even people. These beasts gotta pay, man. These brute beasts gotta pay. And guess what? The Lord's gonna pay them back with recompense, man. It's gonna be a great payback, man. It's gonna be the payback. What's that song? Great payback. All right. The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. So the Hamites, Chinese, the Moabs, the Ishmaelites, the Arabs, all of them gonna have to pay. But guess who's the chief? People gonna have to pay. Esau, Edom, man. All right. That's because matter of fact, we'll just end it off because of that. We'll just end it there, and this is why they'll have to pay. Okay. Yep, so Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. See, little apple of the Lord's eye, man. Yasharala, man. And the Lord's gonna deal with these boys, man. He's gonna deal with them, boy. He's gonna take care of that. We just gotta be patient and have faith that the Lord's gonna do what he do. We just gotta be patient, man. All right, and we gonna and all this sign and crying and what we're doing now, and even the ones that crossed over to the spiritual world to give to complain about this, man. Guess what? Those prayers, those cries, that's not gonna go unanswered, man. The Lord is gonna stay true to His word, man, and we just gotta stay faithful because this word is faithful and true. All right, so we gotta remain faithful and true and do the best of our ability to please the Lord. All right, we gotta put our best foot forward. All right, so with that, I don't want to hold you no longer. Shalom to the hopeful elect.